Hello, welcome. If your video sounds like this, with all the noise in the background, the washing machine doing its job, and the boiler doing its job with the hot water, and the extractor at the background making its own noise, and this being a challenge to your video coming out with clean vocals, then this video is for you. So, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie James. In this video, I'll be showing you how to clean your vocals inside CapCut. Stick with me till the end of this video. So here's how to go from sounding like this. Life is a beautiful place. And with it, to sounding like this. Are you still watching? Just kidding. To sounding like this. Life is a beautiful place. And with it, so this is the same phone, the same voice, and the same room. The only difference is the app that I used in giving this video the clean vocals. So in this video, I will be showing you how to remove background noise, clean your vocals, also make your voice sound rich and professional to keep people watching your videos for longer. You don't need expensive microphones. So if you have a phone and CapCut, you can easily do this. Thus far, if you've got any questions, please drop them in the comment section down below. Let's go. Now, before we go into it, this is what I want to talk about first before I show you. Now, this is why your audio matters more than your video. People may forgive a weak lighting. They may forgive an average video, but bad audio, they will just click away immediately, quickly, and move on to the next one. A result of bad audio. So if your viewers leave within the first 10 seconds of watching your video because of bad and noisy audio, then this tells YouTube that your video is bad because of low retention. YouTube sees this as low retention and stops pushing your videos. Okay, on a more serious note, back to the main business. There are types of noise that could emanate from your videos that the audience may not tolerate. One is your washing machine, moving cars on the highway whilst you're speaking and educating them on something at the same time. Television in the background, copyright music at the background, shouting, noise, disruption at the background, and many other background noises that your audience cannot tolerate. Now listen to this version of the video that I am about to share with you for the part that isn't clean versus the part that is clean. Let's go. Life is a beautiful place, and with it comes the beautiful things. One must learn to live with the beauty that comes with it and shine forth no matter the situation that may present itself at times when you do not understand. Keep living, keep shining, and see yourself grow. Versus this, now that it is clean. Life is a beautiful place, and with it comes the beautiful things. One must learn to live with the beauty that comes with it and shine forth no matter the situation that may present itself at times when we do not understand. Keep living, keep shining, and see yourself grow. Vocal using CapCut. Here are some of the mistakes that people make when recording their vocals or audio. Number one, stay in an environment that is very, very noisy. Number two, speaking too far from their microphone or their phone, adding loud music under their vocals. Have you ever watched a video where you're hearing more of the music than what the person is saying? That is very bad. Reduce the music very well and increase your vocals. The music is just there to serve a purpose. Don't allow the music to overpower your vocals. This will make your audience click away. Now let's dive into the session where I show you how to clean your vocal using CapCut. To get into CapCut, what you need to do is download the app, click on it and get in. Choose the video that you want the audio clean. Take it on to the CapCut editing timeline. Shortly, you will see and hear the video before it was cleaned. Now let's go. Hello, welcome. If your video sounds like this, with all the noise in the background, the washing machine doing its job, and the boiler doing its job with the hot water, and the extractor at the background making its own noise. Now the next thing I'll click on is the reduce noise, which will remove the background noise. Watch what happens afterwards. Hello, welcome. If your video sounds like this, with all the noise in the background, the washing machine doing its job, and the boiler doing its job with the hot water, and the extractor at the background making its own noise, and this being a challenge to your video coming out with clean vocals, then this video is for you. So the reduced noise reduced a little bit of the bad noise from the background, and I now clicked on the enhance voice, which now begins to render and gradually takes off all of the background noise, the washing machine, the extractor noise, and the boiler noise, and it gives you a cleaner and better audio at the end. What happens is with the voice enhancer, you can always adjust how much you want the enhancement to be done. You want it high, you want it low, you want it medium. All you just need to do is choose the appropriate one. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to leave the examples and the editing done there for you to have a look at, so you can follow the video and use this as well in your private time. Hello, welcome. If your video sounds like this, with all the noise in the background, the washing machine doing its job, and the boiler doing its job with the hot water, and the extractor at the background making its own noise, and this being a challenge to your video coming out with clean vocals, then this video is for you. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hello, welcome. If your video sounds like this, with all the noise in the background, the washing machine doing its job, and the boiler doing its job with the hot water, and the extractor at the background making its own noise, and this being a challenge to your video coming out with clean vocals, then this video is for you. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is what it sounds like after being cleaned. Hello, welcome. If your video sounds like this, with all the noise in the background, if you take it back to what it sounds like previously, sounds like this, with all the noise in the background, the washing machine doing its job, and the boiler doing its job with the hot water, and the extractor at the background making its own noise, and this being a challenge to your video coming out with clean vocals, then this video is for you. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie James. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. If your video sounds like this, with all the noise in the background, the washing machine doing its job, and the boiler doing its job with the hot water, and the extractor at the background making its own noise, and this being a challenge to your video coming out with clean vocals, then this video is for you. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie James. Hello, welcome. If your video sounds like this, with all the noise in the background, the washing machine doing its job, and the boiler doing its job with the hot water, and the extractor, you can adjust the enhance your audio at different levels. Either you take it to the highest bar or you take it to the lowest bar, the lowest level in the bar. Hello, welcome. If your video sounds like this, with all the noise in the background, the washing machine doing its job, and the boiler, high level, low level, choose the one you want. Whatever you are comfortable with. If the voice is clean in your own understanding or your own taste or what you want, then you can decide to stick with that. So let's continue. The video sounds like this, with all the noise in the background, the washing machine doing its job, and the boiler doing its job with the hot water, and the extractor at the background making its own noise. And this being a challenge to your video, coming out with clean vocals, then this video is for you. The next step is to export your video. You'll see the different frames that you need or resolutions that you want your video to sync well with your audio. So if you want it in 4K, you want it in 1080p, you want it in 720p, with the frames per second chosen, you choose the appropriate one. But whichever one you click, it will automatically pick the appropriate one for your video. Just play around with this, and eventually, when you feel you're seeing the comfortable side, or you pick what you're comfortable with, then you can now proceed to the next part where you export. I'm choosing 4K. I like 4K. It's higher, it's better, and outcome is always lovely. So you allow it to export, and then finally, you can upload your videos onto YouTube with clean audio, sounding very beautifully. Now let's go on to the next phase of our video. All right, keep watching. There's more to come. Now that your audio is clean, you now need to learn how to make a professional video using just your phone. Check out my video on the left and on the right. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you've got any questions, please drop them down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Now see you in my next video. Bye for now.